Hello everyone! Today I'm making a video about threading. I sent out feelers on Instagram and Facebook about a Q&A for threading, and I got quite a bit of questions from everyone. Basically because most people either don't know what threading is or are very curious about learning to thread or aren't sure if they should be threading. So this will be just like a fun Q&A based on questions I get asked by my clients or questions that you've asked on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll get to answer all your questions. So this is my threading box and this is my thread. And then I have this book and I'm going to read all my questions from you. So first question I've got was, what is threading? So threading is a form of hair removal. I do it only on the face. I'm actually not sure if people do threading on bodies, which I hope not, because that would take a very long time and be very painful. So basically I take this thread and make a loop out of it, form a little triangle by wrapping, and then when I pull, this wraps around your hair and removes it at the follicle. And this can shape your eyebrows, remove any peach fuzz that you don't want, or remove any upper lip hair. I've also lined beards for men. Can do quite a bit of things. Does it make a difference what type of thread that I use? And this, I'm assuming, is not from someone that is interested in threading and to learn how to thread. For me, I use a thread that I order off of Amazon. It's antibacterial and it's a little bit sturdier. It is made with 100% cotton. I find it doesn't break as easily, and it has like little grooves in it. That way it picks up the hair nicely. I like one that is like, this is like a light pink or white, because then I'm able to see the contrast of the hair that I'm removing. Another question is, where did you learn to thread? I learned to thread from a lovely lady in Barrie, Ontario. She is European. She taught me. I did a little workshop. I was originally threading myself because I can't wax my face. So I was just threading my own eyebrows, and I wanted to learn how to properly do it on people. It was like a 2-day workshop, and that's how I learned how to thread. It definitely took me longer than that 2-day workshop to really learn how to properly thread. My poor friends had to let me practice on their arms. I would practice on my own legs until finally, probably like 3 months later, I was confident enough to do my first clients. And then, does it hurt is another question. So does it hurt? Yes, it hurts. Anytime you're removing hair from the follicle, it's going to hurt. I find it's very comparable to the feeling of tweezing hair, except that it's done kind of like in more of a swift movement. But unlike waxing, where waxing you remove a really thick chunk of hair all at once, so waxing hurts more, but it's quicker, and threading hurts a little less, but it takes a little longer. So it just depends on your pain tolerance. But for me, threading hurts. And another one is, should I be threading? Is what I get from clients whenever they see I offer threading or waxing. And this is what I usually say, is that if you're on acne medication, if you have very sensitive skin, if an esthetician has burnt you before with wax, or if she has removed your skin when waxing, if every time you get waxed you stay red for hours, or if when you get waxed you get rashes, this is a good reason to be switching over to thread. Also, if you have very thick eyebrows and you find when you're getting wax you don't get that very precise shape that you're looking for, threading is a little bit more precise and you can get more angles onto your brows like that. Also, if you have like peach fuzz a lot of people will get their like sideburns waxed, but then you end up with like a line. Where threading you can do blending a little bit so that it's not obvious that you just gotten waxed or gotten your hair removed. Is it as precise as tweezing or waxing? Which I guess I've already answered, but basically it is more precise just because I'm able to go into sharp lines with my thread. The thread is really thin, you're able to get really into the eyebrow, Where waxing, you kind of have to carve the shape out and then tweeze in between. Or if you're just tweezing your own eyebrows at home, you're not picking up that little peach fuzz hair that you normally see when you put makeup on. So it's really nice and precise. So I hope that my Q&A have helped you decide whether you want to be threading or not. If you want to, feel free to make an appointment with your local threading artist. Or you can send me more of your questions.